and gentlemen, you know what time it is, a lovely Friday evening, and here we are. This is the Late Night Celebrity Show with me, Foster Romanus, holding you down now too. Yeah, never show up. Right, so let's kick the ball. Let's kick the ball rolling, and now let's start the ball rolling. Kick the ball rolling. Let's kick the ball rolling. I have two. Two wild guys with me, ladies and gentlemen. But before that, we are live on Facebook. It's ETV Ghana on Facebook. And you can join me on WhatsApp. It's 02022222054. So like I was saying, I have two very gallant, very wild guys. These guys are pros in what they do. One is an actor. One directs the actor and writes for the actor. One is the brain behind the actors acting. I'm on for being. So I have Egwene. I have Eugene Evans, who is an actor. He's to my direct right. And then I have a playwright. I have a poet. I have call him everything entertainment. I love this guy's work so much. His name is Kobina Ansa. Everyone knows Kobina Ansa. Everyone enjoys Kobina Ansa's his plays, his productions. Today, I'm privileged to have him here. He was supposed to help me do something. He said I was not serious, so he didn't. Tell me too serious. And I'm in so unfortunately, I'll beg him on the set so that we can redo it again. But ladies and gentlemen, Kobina Ansa and Eugene Evans are my guests tonight. Tell a friend to tell a friend and join us on WhatsApp. We are talking about the play is soon to hit the National Theatre. It is the emergency wedding. Someone says, "My wedding, I'll be late." So that means that my wedding is emergency because they may say, "Penwa, gentlemen, right. You are welcome.
Thank you.
I like your beard.
Thank you.
You took it from him, man. Charlie, what's up?
Great.
Who do I start? Since you're at my right, let me say, how are you doing? For him, I've had him. Couple of times, not here though. Yeah. So I mean, it's my first time meeting you.
Right.
And nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
What's up with you? Real men wear pink, huh?
I guess so.
So what's up?
I'm good. I mean, we're all expectant for the big day.
The big day.
December 18th.
Yeah.
Right.
Emergency wedding.
Exactly.
Let me come to Kobina Ansa. He's fancy, so Kobina Ansa. So you wrote Emergency.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, wedding. I've seen your works. I know how you like to, touch on societal issues and very relatable issues.
Yeah.
Briefly, what's this one about?
Okay, so in our society, oftentimes we are trying to push young people to get married.
That better not be worry.
Exactly. So someone is even unemployed. So someone is even unemployed, but the first question that we ask them is, when are you getting married? But not when are you getting a job.
Okay.
There's so much pressure on people to get married, and people give themselves timelines and deadlines to get married, and at the end of the day, they end up getting into regrettable relationships, and that is what emergency wedding is all about.
Is it an experience you've had because you just got married recently?
Not at all.
His wedding was coded. One of the coded weddings I've seen. So it wasn't like the pressure that led you. Or you people, you play with our minds a lot. You can hear someone's story and then the next thing is an inspiration.
So it's an observation of society.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's an observation, not anyone close to. Probably Eugene's. Eugene, when are you getting married?
Soon.
So what's your role in emergency wedding?
Okay, so I play the role of the groom to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you did the emergency.
Yeah. To the bride, Sika Glover.
Okay.
Now she's a 22-year-old who has always had it in mind that at the age of 22 I'm getting married.
Okay.
So few months to 23, she was like, time is catching up. So I'm getting it done. So I became the groom to be, planted in her life to teach her a big lesson. What is that big lesson? You get to know about it on the 18th.
Hey. Yeah. Then suspense. So we get to learn the lesson.
I tell you.
Now you are thinking about the lesson. What lesson is it? But let's switch briefly from the play, and I'll come to you, Kobina. With regards to you naming yourself as a playwright.
Yeah.
I mean, mostly you hardly hear people tag themselves as playwrights, you know, because of how the system and all this. How has that worked for you, and how has that not worked for you?
Well, I'm a creative, and I try as much as possible to create stuff. And I think playwriting is one of the ways we can create characters, create settings where we can tell stories that we feel that society needs to hear about. So I think that, personally, I think it's worked for me because I get to create what I want to create. I get to sit down and put 2 or 3 things together and say that I think I would want to tell the story.
Okay.
And I think that's the best of it all.
Does it pay?
It does.
The recognition?
It does. It does. Because sometimes, and oftentimes, we look at just the financial aspect. But, well, from my perspective, I think it goes beyond just the financial aspect.
Okay.
It gets to the point where we want to impact into people's lives. And no amount of money can buy impact. So, yeah, it's not just about the money.
Another covenant quote. No amount of money can buy impact. So yours is beyond money.
Exactly.
You're looking at the impact because your play,
The Boy Called a Girl.
The Boy Called a Girl, so far is one of my best plays I've watched so far. And I loved the whole expose around this whole, you know, thing you spoke about, LGBTQ. So yours is just the ability to impact somebody.
Exactly.
So even if you don't get money, you don't. So you don't charge for most of it.
I charge it.
Okay, and then Eugene, stage acting. Currently, the arts form or the arts industry, you know, is almost always talking about music. How has that, or you as an actor on stage, you do only stage or you expand it?
Oh, I actually expanded to screen.
Okay, you do screen as well. Okay, but let's talk about stage. Does it pay?
Oh yeah.
Or yours is also impact.
Oh, it does in one way or the other. But like he's saying, I mean, for me, this is how mine started for me as an actor. Well, he actually got me in there. I mean, if you ask me years back, I mean, acting has never been.
It wasn't. So what did you want to do?
Oh, it has always been journalism. I've always had a thing for the
media.
media.
Can use. I don't know about journalism.
So, but I've always been a part of the Squire production family, so I see them rehearsing and all of that.
Okay.
And he called me one time for his production. I was like, okay, I'm giving you a lead character. In my mind, I was like, okay, I haven't done this before. But the fact that he believed in me, I just knew that there was something in me. I had to bring that out. And I gave it a shot with I Want to See You, God. And that was it for me. I never looked back. So for me, I developed the passion and I loved it. So before the monetary terms even plays or comes to play a role in there, I already have that drive for it. You know, like you're saying. I mean, if you listen to some of the reviews after The Boy Called a Girl, it will blow your mind.
It
will blow your mind. It was that impactful. So yes, of course, when monetary comes, it is perfect. And we are open for, and that's why we are pushing for people to come support the the acts and all of that. Because at the end of the day, the passion is and the drive is there, but monetary also takes us places.
Producing a stage play, what goes into it? Because the moment you put out a flyer that come here, you know, everybody, oh, I'll be my ticket.
Yeah, true. I get it. You know,
what goes into that?
Oftentimes, people don't know how much it takes to put together a production because I tell people that, do you know that per production, we spend close to 100,000. They go like, wow, just a stage production.
Exactly.
You know, that tells you the kind of perspective people have about stage plays. But trust me, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of, because rehearsals. Look at emergency wedding. We've cancelled it twice.
Yeah.
This is the third time. And that's why the third coming, because of COVID.
Yes.
That tells you how much we spent over these years.
So previously you rehearsed, and money was spent.
Exactly.
The second time.
Exactly.
The third time.
We did posters, we did flyers, we did tickets. All of those couldn't be used again. We have to do it the second time, cancelled, third time. So that tells you how much we spent over these few years. Because I think it was supposed to have shown last year.
Yeah.
But it didn't come on. We tried it this year again. It was cancelled again.
Lockdown.
And then it's back. So over the period, we spent so much. I can't really put a figure to it, but it's a lot.
But let's look at what goes into it. Like you're saying, not to quantify, but what are some of the things that, you know, like, I have to take care of this, that. So that, you know, in the mind of the people.
So an overview of putting together production. First of all, you need to hire your venue. And National Theatre before COVID came, it was close to 16,000. So that alone is venue.
Yeah.
You need to bring in your lights. You need to bring in your sound. We do live band. So sound alone is 10K.
Yes.
For just
like
sound, for just a day's production.
Yeah.
You bring in your lights. Lights is going close to 5K, and then your props also come in. Set design, costumes. So much, and then rehearsals come in as well. Rehearsals is where we spend so much because you need to feed them. Yeah, you need to take care of your cast as they come in and go out. Aside that, promotion, TV, radio, newspapers, bloggers. So trust me. Yeah.
But how can we get the people to understand what goes into it, such that they sort of don't see that from that angle, but rather the first thing they see of that child, I want to buy too, because it looks like everybody thinks that, oh, how do we get these people to think in that direction, to see there's a lot that goes into
I think
it.
first of all, such conversations that we are having now, people need to know that we spend a lot in productions, and trust me, I know that most production houses out there don't have sponsors. Yeah. It means that everything is self-sponsored by someone, and that person is always the one who has a dream to do it. So if you don't have people buying tickets, then at the end of the day, you're running at a huge loss. And that is why people out there watching us today should be able to understand that we need them just as they need us. Because if you want us to keep producing insightful stuff, you need to support us by buying tickets. Yeah. That's the only way you can support us. Aside sharing on social media and all that. So buy tickets to support us. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have Covenant, a playwright. I don't want to call him a playwright. I think we should get something more than a playwright for him, because he does so many things, and get a new for yourself. And I also have Eugene Evans, Eugene Evans, who is also an actor in the play and also part of Scribe. I'll be right back after this commercial break. We'll talk more about the wedding. Stay tuned. You're a superstar. And we definitely take you closer to your superstars. I have two of them right here, Eugene Evans, who is who is an actor, and then I have Covenant, who is also a playwright. We are talking emergency wedding. So yes, now 18th December, where is it, when, how much is it? We have to buy tickets.
So it goes for just 60 cities. Yeah, just 60 cities. And anyone who wants to buy a ticket can go to our website, so www.scribeproductions.com. Okay. Yeah, they can find the process there, or they can also dial *572# to buy tickets. This time we are doing something different. Right. We want to, for a very long time, or there's never been a time that we include people with hearing impairments in entertainment. So you never find them in the theater, you never find them anywhere. So this time we are bringing a deaf interpreter who's going to interpret the play to people with hearing impairment. So it's all inclusive. Okay. Yeah. So it's not just about those who can hear us, but even those who can't hear us can still enjoy the play. Yeah. Okay. So it's for everyone out there. It's for everyone out there. Yeah. So that's what we're doing on 18th December at National Theatre, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. So there are two shows, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. going for a cool 60 Ghana cedis. Yeah. Okay. And Scribe is trying to support these people with hearing impairment. So we are providing for 20 of them. So we want more people to help us bring more of them. Bring more of them.
What are they supposed to do to bring them in?
Just donate to us, 60 cities. So every 60 cities you donate to us helps to add up a lot more people to our list. Yeah.
Okay, so it's on the 18th of December at the National Theatre, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. Emergency wedding should be there, 60 cities only. 60 cities only, and also the fact that they're using it to support people with hearing, impairment. So help support this good cause. So finally, and then we.
Yeah, so I mean, like Kobna said, I mean, just by hearing emergency wedding, you know that there's going to be an emergency impact. So just show up in your numbers. And like he said, I mean, you can be a part of this great initiative by just donating 60 Ghana cedis. And you get to take care of their tickets, their transportation, and their snack.
Wow.
Very cool. So let's get on board and support.
Awesome. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much for coming. So ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. I'll be right back. The show continues. Rambo style. All right, you don't know, show still continues. Now I have another superstar here. Just saw his music. He goes by the name King Maga. To me, at the end, I said, "Oh, fini de wo, ewo omumu." Me anyway, Jaman home me to me the da cry. Me Jaman. Ew. But I have King Maga here, ladies and gentlemen. You can join me on WhatsApp. It's 02022222054. King Maga, what me to a Jaman home now? Oh, in 2 years. Ah, I also for Ben our corner.
Fasting, I come training Bible.
I would mean fasting. Oh, and I won't pay a bit.
Like you best here. Well, my dear, every time you know what you are going. It's part of them, you know.
Sir, oh, it means they like him. They like him. You want make it day. I see. Anyway, you're welcome. So what's up with you?
We did so far so good. Good music out enough. And I'm promoting media BPO so high.
Oh, sir. But how has the the career been, musically?
And yes, smooth. It's a abrabos and abrabotiana, but then we give thanks to the Almighty, say, in your this music journey, you have to trust the process and also understand the business as well. So it got to a time I had to, chalk for a while and then have a good plan with the team so we can actually come back hard. And I think this is the right time. So, yeah.
What made you chalk for a while?
I mean, direction is always important than speed. You have to know where you are going before you start moving, So,
why is it to say that when you started, you had no direction?
I was naive, I just wanted to see my music out, but it got to a point I realized it's beyond just putting out music. You have to position yourself as an artist because you are an inspiration to a whole lot of people. So you have to make sure that everything is on point so that you don't impact negatively. You understand? Yeah.
What made you take that decision? Was it like your songs were being consumed negatively, or somebody sat you down to tell you this? Or
first of all, growth. As we grow, we get to know what's good and bad. I mean, an experience. And thank God I have a very good team. I have the best team in the industry.
Nice.
So we have conversations like this just to position me, not just as a musician, but then a big brand.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean.
So now, what's the direction for King Maga?
Just good music. I mean, have the biggest social value. Yeah.
Oh wow, have the biggest social value. I'm interested in that. Maintain that.
Say Obe, like, I don't know how to say it.
Break it down for.
It's say unya o impo umuyedu. So what I say, o can't be o ye nyoma beyond music. Say even fan say bia, and the Farmers Day, you put out something. Oh yeah, organize it. Be able to me support
the farmers
and all that. So nyoma get in na or they can't brand as a musician na to me abo.
Oh wow. So currently, since Oba after that that break, how has it been like? How has the brand, the change, her support, her response near the idea now, was it worth it?
Yeah, it's so far so good. Response I mean from amount for a positive, and I think we're on the right path. And I believe in growth, so I mean from 1, 2, 3, move like that.
Did you also change your sound?
Yeah, I did. And I realize I'm an African. In as much as I want to do dance, or this is where I come from. So this time around, me the dance or an African vibe in the fra to get my sound.
Okay.
Yeah. So
do you have a name for it?
Maga music.
Kimaga music. So now, if we are putting Maga in, let's say in a category, where would we put him?
World music. I mean, it cuts across, but then it depends. I'm doing music for myself, and the people who can actually relate. In Saudi, now Felix said it fits in this space. I mean,
it's up to them to put you where they want to
I'm
put you, but you are not putting yourself into any. So we can't call you a dancehall artist anymore.
No, you can't call me. Call me a musician.
You should just call a musician.
I can even decide to release a high life song next week, because I have high life songs. I have dancehall songs. I have Afrobeat songs. So it depends on the mood and then how the people receive whatever genre I put out.
Bringing up. Let's look at the industry you are in now. People are saying there's no industry. People are saying there's an industry. What's your take on that?
I mean, there's an industry. It's an industry no one coming to say. You know? So I believe it's just the education and then the orientation. So what I say, we should go back to SS, ni GSS, ni start Emma Nkwalaninte the industry na say entertainment space no monte as very well. That's the only way we can actually get to know there's an industry, because you can say industry, it's not like a school. But then what we do puts us together as an industry. So I think
so you think that we should go to the basics?
Yeah, basics, and fix it from there. And yes, it will take, time.
What are we to teach at the basics? Music or?
Yeah, they teach music, but then it's about time we let these kids and their parents know that the music is not for dropouts. And yeah, person go school no, but it's actually a good, space to occupy as a human being. I mean,
but whose fault is it? Say parents, nephews, say the whole industry or the music is for dropouts and all.
And I make we are all part of it, so we just have to, we should come together and then play the part just to make it work. And that's
when we should come together.
They know
was that a musician?
Me
back together with who?
You're part of the industry.
In the music industry.
Okay, industry.
Me.
Say unka
some de me a presenter. And I me Juma me and so me superstar say didn't come. And a superstar Abamasia. Until me superstar didn't come.
Still connected to the music.
See,
it's still connected to
the music. I just spoke to playwrights and actors.
What's over Kassan video? So say Kimaga is in the building, we just listen to his music. 2 years then I still connected.
Say old music, me and music. Okay. Let's talk about the one. So what's new? Which one is the new one that's out?
I have a new song out called Enough.
Enough.
That's my first Afrobeat song.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
enough to who?
Enough. Can't get enough of you, babes.
Oh, about the girl.
Yes, for the ladies,
Let's go and check it out for the ladies. So the ladies won't listen to. So ladies, you finish listening and then we'll come and continue, okay? Stay tuned. With a new one, Enough. You just saw it. Praising and all. Their concept. Why this?
The video. Okay, big shouts to David Duncan. He directed the video. I mean, he did a great job. We sent him the song and then he did the treatment. We like it. The whole team, we discussed and then boom.
No, okay. So it's not like it was a true story or something where
I mean,
where the door of prison Dana.
I mean, the door of prison, but there's an inspiration behind the song. But then, I mean, video, I say, and yeah, exactly as and so what I say.
So what's the inspiration behind the song?
Okay, it's just my love experiences, you know. And I mean, maybe.
So they arrested you?
Young man arrested me. But then, in
you
other words,
you're in the cell.
Someone arrested me because so when you're broken heart, I change and you arrested.
Oh, sir.
So what I say.
Oh, so you got broken heart.
What's it?
Who broke your heart?
Later.
Oh, who broke your heart? You can't say Bodine.
Some girl be.
Some girl be. Oh, he break your heart. Why he break your heart?
I don't know.
She caught you cheating.
But
so you cheated on her?
Oh, nah. It's just that Yante and Wase. So
then
what's the difference is say Ubiatin Wase, but then you know.
Difference is bang. Can't do anything else here.
If you're up, say, and they did Benkume say no, and they see it to me di fufu.
Until I'm mujay.
I can't talk like.
Moku Benkuni fufu. Other being Benkun Tokwa.
And yet Benku say,
and then now,
was the ABA
in Yabia, then you see.
Okay.
Black Maga, then you see.
It didn't work.
What happened? Was it like you were saying you had differences? What's the difference?
One say Ejuma me say I'm always busy. By this time we will interview me. I say, where are you? You know them.
Now with another game.
You know the vibes.
They do video call.
So if you are not producer, I'm putting a woman in China.
Say we are producer near or bar.
Producer or bar.
Or your bar. Because producers they like producing. Maga yacho. Uchiti.
Good boy.
So this one enough? Is it of an EP or just a single?
It's a single, but then I feel now, you sure what to do next, you know. Yeah. It's a car, a drive with sumo. The more I get it close and the more now when you know, you sure send your way to me according. We come up with.
It's where I get for.
I was said them a single. And I'm searching.
They're searching. Oh, my viewers, sure someone likes it. They just tell them, look into the camera and tell them, say you are searching team. They call spec.
But you know, I have to see some dollar signs and then some beautiful girl, you know.
Oh, spec your dollar signs.
Yeah, say me scan there, say me who some dollar signs. So background on I mean. What's your spec?
Oh, spec your dollar sign. No, Baba say dollar sign.
Say.
Until they break your heart, so, can spec as a dollar sign?
I mean, I deal with energy, how intelligent and smart you are.
So you are not about physique or any.
But you have to look good.
Obabia looks good. So what's your definition of
look good, smell good? Be smart and intelligent.
That's it. So this Xmas, what's up with you?
Okay, so we are still on the road. New song out, still promoting, and then Beyonce as we put it on. We are actually, you know, playing all the shows here, back and front. So yeah,
you do anything for your fans, like your own concert?
I have a plan for next year. I mean, a concert next year. So, Yami Aduma, a very big next year. But this year, we are just playing all the shows and then also doing the road works, the interview, the ground works.
Okay. Right. So, finally, your final message, your social media handles.
Okay. Big love to all my fans. Thanks for having me. Enough is out on all the guitar platforms. Go check it out. Follow me on Instagram, Kim Maga, Facebook, Kim Maga, Twitter, Kim Maga, everywhere, Kim Maga. Let's vibe.
Right, and my name is Foster Romanus. Thank you all for staying tuned. I'll be back again next week. Bye-bye.